Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the class. I'm sure you all have this English worksheet with you. You do have? Okay. So, yes, great. Perfect. And I want all of you to go through this one time so that when you go through this, it will help you to do the types of sentences. Okay? And it will not take more than 5 minutes. This whole process, doing of the first 10 sentences will not take more than 5 minutes. Okay? So what we do is first you go through this, that what are the different types of sentences, what is a declarative sentence, what is an interrogative sentence, what is an exclamatory sentence, and what is an imperative sentence. Okay, so all sentences, like, quickly go through them, what they are. This is a statement, this is a question, this is an exclamation. That means when you are, like, you say something when you're very uh, deep, with deep feeling, or very, like, loud emotions. That is when you exclaim. In fact, it can be happy, it can be sad, but it is something like, it is a very deep emotion. And last is a command, request. It can be anything, okay? You will ask someone to do something. I'm not saying that it should be a rude command. It can be like, so you can politely ask someone. So it is a command, it is a request, something like that. So here are the four sentences. Now, if you go through this and you write down the answers, you have 5 minutes, okay? And the time starts now, everyone, as soon as possible. Quick. Okay, Max is here. I can see the child is sitting on the first bench, middle row. You're not doing your work, bache. Start doing it. Start doing the exercises. Yes, very good. Are you all doing it? Very good. I think so. Many of you are already done. Okay, so we will discuss it quickly and then move on to the next one, which is a little more challenging, where you have to transform the sentences without changing the meaning. Okay, we cannot change the meaning, we can only transform here. So verb form change करके we can only do that. Okay, from Nobel room, middle row, there are two boys sitting. One in red shirt and one in white. Could you both come forward? Could you both come? Yes. Middle row, Nobel, red t-shirt and white t-shirt. Neighbors. Okay. So I would like to know, the cat sat on the windowsill. So what is it? Which kind of sentence? The cat sat on the windowsill. I can see the whole Oscar house. Yes, what is it? The cat sat on the windowsill. Nobel, Nobel. I called out two boys. Could you please give me the answer? What is the answer here? The first one. I can't. I can't hear you. So, okay, Padma Shri, Padma Shri, you can come. First bench, middle row, first bench, come. And Padma Shri, middle row, first bench. And Padma Shri, middle row, I can see a few hands raised at the back, second last bench. You also come. The first one, it is very good. It is declarative. Okay, because it is a statement. It is giving you information. I have a basketball game tonight. It is informing you. It is a simple statement. Okay, so this is first one is declarative. It's telling the cat sat on the windowsill. So where is the cat sitting? It's on sitting on the windowsill. Next one, the concert was absolutely amazing. The concert was absolutely, everybody knows what's a concert. Okay. So it's like a musical program where people sing live. That's a concert. So it was absolutely amazing. Okay. So very easy to recognize because we have a question mark there. Okay. So from Oscar House, last bench towards the wall. Yes. Quick. Sorry, did you finish your homework?
Ma'am, interrogative.
Yes. Did you finish your homework? Is interrogative because it has a question mark. The concert was absolutely amazing. It has an exclamation mark. Exclamation mark. Okay. So very when you are overwhelmed with feelings, when emotions are deep. Yes. Padma Shri, middle row, first bench. This is also easily recognizable because it has an exclamation mark. This one has a question mark. So these two are very easily recognizable. Yes. It is exclamatory. Okay. Now, next one. The pizza arrived on time. The pizza. Okay. We will just, whenever you have this, I'll just share one thing with you. Like whenever we have a word which has two consonants in between, we cut the word like that. So it becomes pizza. The pronunciation, because we have a habit of saying pizza, pizza, or pizza. It's pizza. Okay, so everybody has to remember this pronunciation. It's pizza. Okay, so who will have an answer this? I can see Oscar House. A lot of people are raising their hands. Middle row, second last bench. Middle row, second last bench. Yes, yes, come. The boy who stood. Second last bench. Don't waste time in. Come fast. Faster, faster. Okay. Be ready with the next one. Be careful with the glasses. So this is the pizza arrived on time.
I'm imperative.
बच्चे interrogative कैसे होगा? Does it have a question mark? Yeah, it is declarative. Yeah. Or we can call it assertive. Okay, so it is declarative. It declares, it just tells you, it's a statement. Very good. Next, be careful with that glass. Be careful with that glass. It's a command or it's a request, like something. What is it? It's like a command, like be careful. Okay. So I can see a lot of children, Padma Bhushan. Padma Bhushan, on my right. The girl sitting on my right who had raised her hand. First bench. Yes. Be careful with that glass. Very imperative. Next. Bring me a cup of coffee. Bring me a cup of coffee. Okay. Shaurya Chakra. Yes. Middle row, the first two boys. Come. One of you can tell me the sixth one and one of you can tell me the seventh one. Bring me a cup of coffee.
Imperative.
Very good. Imperative. Again, like somebody's a command. Where is the nearest library? The other boy can tell me about this. Very easy. You can see this. Okay, and it starts with a question word. So what is it? Where is the nearest library? It is okay, Shara Chakra. Yes, this little girl who just came out. Where is the little library? Where is your nearest library? Oh my God, why are you taking so long to answer this? Okay, Shara Chakra. Towards my left, there was a little boy who was standing. Could you please come out? Yes. Third or fourth. Yes, it is interrogative. It is interrogative. Now come to the next one. The clock is ticking. Shara Chakra, towards my left. Yes, that little boy who is outside his table. Come out. Yes. Okay. The clock is ticking.
Interrogative.
Seventh one is interrogative. Yes, thank you. The clock is ticking is the clock is ticking is it's a statement. It's giving you information. Is it? Declarative. It is declarative. Very good. Shut the door behind you. Shut the door behind you. Oh my God. Pulitzer class, you really need a award. Okay, all of you, Pulitzer Prize. Okay, the one in blue shirt. I can see a boy whose hand. Yes, yes, come out in blue shirt. Okay, come. Shut the door behind you.
Shut the door. Shut the door behind you.
What is it? Kind of a sentence. It's imperative. It is imperative. Very good because it's a command. And next is clean your room before you go out. Again, I can see lots of hands raised from Pulitzer classroom. Yes. Um, boy in blue in Pulitzer. The boy in blue shirt. Yes, come out. Come out. Unbelievable. He's not coming out. He's raising. Okay. Um, it is also imperative. Last one is also imperative because clean your room before you go out. It's so. This is done. How many of you got all 10 right? All the 10. Lots of you. Nine correct. How many of you good? Very good. Very good. And see, if you have made any mistakes, go through it one more time and you will be able to do it. Do it one more time. And put the logic. Okay? When it starts with the question word and ends with the question mark, we know it's a interrogative. When it starts with something, a question word, but ends with an exclamation which shows deep emotion. Okay, when you're not asking a question, then it is an exclamatory. When it is a command, very easy to recognize, right? You're asking somebody to do something or to follow an instruction or follow an advice, then it is imperative. And when you are simply giving a statement or a some information, then it is declarative or assertive. Okay. Now let's go to the next part. Let's go to the next part. We can change the form of sentence without changing its meaning. This is very important. Okay. This is called transformation of sentences. You can't change the meaning, but you change the form. Rewrite the following sentences as directed. So if they have been, it is mentioned in the brackets what you have to do with these sentences. How I wish I had a little sister. So this is what is this is an exclamatory sentence and you have to change it into a declarative. How will you do it? Okay, how will you do it? You only have to like make a statement now. Instead of like, showing your deep emotions, you're only making a statement. How will you do it? How I wish I had a little sister. Very simple. Remove the question word and remove the exclamation mark. Okay. Normally, this is how you will do. So how will you do? Who will answer the first one? Yes, Shaurya Chakra, middle row, that boy. Yes, come forward. Come. Middle row, second bench. How I wish I had a little sister.
I wish I had a little sister.
Perfect. Very nice. I hope everybody is clear about this. Everybody knows how you did it. You have to remove the exclamation mark and that you have to identify which word is expressing your deep emotion. So remove that. Next. The teacher asked the boys to meet her. Very simple. It is a statement. Okay. Change it into interrogative. Change it into interrogative. Okay. Padmashri, center row. I can see the girl, second bench. Second bench. Yes. Now, obviously, interrogative means you have to convert it, change it into a question. So it needs a question mark in the end and it should start with a question word. Yes.
Does the teacher ask the boy to meet her?
It will not be does, okay? It will be did. Did the teacher ask the boys to meet her? Okay. Does the teacher ask the boys? It's not does, it doesn't suit here. It is did. Next. Has she passed the test? Now this is interrogative and you have to change it into a simple statement. Has she passed the test? Okay. Magsese, I can see a girl raising her hand. Come out. She's sitting on the first bench. Yes. Has she passed the test? You have to make it into a declarative sentence.
He has passed the test.
She passed the test. Okay. There is a question. Has she passed the test? Interrogative. Now she passed the test. Very simple. Come to the next one. The movie was quite boring. Now you have to change it into exclamatory. So when you change it into exclamatory, you have to put an exclamation mark in the end and you have to start with what, how, or so, like, what, how, like, a deep emotion you have to express. Yes, I can see, Max says I can see two girls raising their hands, three girls raising their hands. Okay, the one in white t-shirt. Second bench, he's sitting middle row, you can come. Yes? The movie was quite boring.
Quite the movie was.
No, you will, it always starts with a word like how or what. What a boring movie. Or how boring the movie was. Both are fine. How boring the movie was. Okay, the movie was quite boring. How boring the movie was. Or we can even write what a boring movie. Okay, so something like this. I hope, how many of you have got this right? How boring the movie was. How many of you got this right? Very good. Very few, though, are raising their hands. The room must be cleaned properly. The room must be cleaned properly. Now, see, change into imperative. When you change a sentence into imperative, there is no subject. Imperatives, they don't have subject. And normally, there is one implied subject, that is you. So whenever we say something, give a command, it is understood that we are talking to someone and we are saying, you do this, you do that. Okay, this should be done. Okay, so the room must be cleaned properly. So whom are we giving that command? Now, Shaurya Chakra, middle row, first bench, yes, come first.
Room must be cleaned properly. Question mark.
Imperative, the room must be cleaned properly. Change into imperative. That is a command. No, here no subject. Okay, imperative subjects have no subject. So see here also, imperative subjects, it is like, read this amazing book. This shouldn't have been there. Or please come and watch me play. So they, they normally is like no subject here. So you will have You should, the room must be cleaned properly. Clean the room properly. Clean the room properly. Okay? This is your imperative sentence. Next, you should respect your parents. Again, you have to change it into imperative. So you will not use any subject here. Yes. Oscar, last bench. There is a boy who's raised his hand. Yes, come out. You should respect your parents. One thing you have to keep in mind, imperative does not have a subject. Okay? And if they have a subject, like I will talk to you about it later. Yes. You should respect your parents. So how will you? Yes.
You must respect your parents.
Beta, I just said no. Should चला जाएगा. Okay. Should imperatives जो भी sentence है should will go. It will be respect your parents. It's a command. Respect your parents. You respect your parents. Like, or Bob, respect your parents. But there is no subject, okay? It will not be a subject. They are state verbs, state nouns, okay? We will talk about it sometime. Next, everyone congratulated the winner. Everyone congratulated the winner. You have to change it into interrogative. Yes, I can see a lot of hands raised. Padma Bhushan, from the Padma Bhushan house, I want Triman and Tanvi. Triman and Tanvi. Padma Bhushan. Triman and Tanvi both come out. One of you will do the 7th and one of you will do the 8th. Okay. Everyone congratulated the winners. This is a declarative sentence. You have to change it into interrogative.
What is question?
7th one. Everyone congratulated the winners. Change it into interrogative. So the first word has to be a question word, and it has to be in the form of a question, and then end में आप question mark डालोगे. So how will you start this sentence?
Everyone congratulate the winners.
Yes. Did everyone congratulate the winners? Okay, so it is a question. Very good. It was a brilliant idea. Okay, again, when you convert it into exclamatory sentence, you will use how, or you will use what. You will start your sentence with how or what, and then you will put an exclamation mark. Accordingly, you will frame the sentence. Yes, Padma Shri, first bench, the girl in the middle row. What? It was a brilliant idea. Yes, bache, it was a brilliant idea.
Yeah.
You will start with what or how. So here, what will fit in better? What a brilliant idea it was. What a brilliant emotions. Like, you are showing, oh my God, what a brilliant idea. Normally also we will say, like, so this is what a brilliant idea it was. Next, everyone should be informed. Change into imperative. No subject here. Okay, this imperatives, जो जितने भी imperative sentences हैं, you don't have a subject. Yes, Shaurya Chakra, I can see your hand raised in the middle row. Yes, come forward. Come forward. Everyone should be informed.
You can be informed.
आपको should देखो यहाँ पे two things you should remove. Should also you should remove known this thing, a subject. So it will be inform everyone. Inform everyone. Okay, command. Everyone should be informed. Inform everyone. Same. Meaning is the same. They were anxious to leave. Change into interrogative. They were anxious to leave. Okay. Anyone from Padma Shri house? Padma Shri? Anyone interested in coming? Yes, come forward and answer this question. Yes. Anyone from Pulitzer? Anyone from Pulitzer who would like to answer this question? I can call out name Udayveer and Tarandeep. Pulitzer. Udayveer and Tarandeep. Come quick. They were anxious to leave. They were anxious to leave. Now you have to start with a question word. So it will be, which word will be there? Anxious to leave. They were anxious to leave.
They were anxious.
Yes, they were anxious to leave.
और आगे करते हैं. Stop talking.
Very good. Anxious to leave. So it turned into a question. Okay? Very easy way to do it. Interchange the pronoun and the verb. So were they anxious to leave? Becomes a question. Next, what a miraculous escape. What a miraculous escape. Now यहाँ पे आपने what हटा देना है. Okay? So first is वो हटा देना है, and obviously with that the exclamatory mark will also go. Who will answer this question? Okay, I can see from Pulitzer House there are two boys. Both of you come out. Out. On my right. Come out. Bachcha, you have raised your hand. Come out. Yes, come out. Pulitzer, the girl who has raised her hand, come out. Yes, come out. What a miraculous escape. Simple statement banana hai. Simple statement.
This is a miraculous escape.
See better?
दोबारा. This is a miraculous escape.
Yes, they had a miraculous escape. Okay, so what a miraculous, first thing, what will go, and now a miraculous escape. So, like that makes no sense. So, who had a miraculous? They. So, they had a miraculous escape. Okay, here. And then the exclamation mark will also go. The elderly should be respected. The elderly should be respected. Yes, we always tell that. Anyone from Oscar? The elderly should be respected. You have to change it into imperative. It is a command. Now, the command. How will you give a command here? Nobel, I can see. Nobel, from the row which is towards my left. Okay? Third row, the girl sitting there, come forward. Yes. Nobel house. Third row, the girl sitting, come out. Okay. I can call out a name then. Sukhpreet and Saksham from Nobel. Sukhpreet and Saksham, come out. Sukhpreet and Saksham. The elderly should be respected. We don't want any, it doesn't start with a noun. So what will write? What will we do? Who is ready with the answer for this one? Yes, I can see in Oscar House, last row, last boy. Yes, come forward. Okay. Have you the Nobel? I asked you to answer this. Who will answer this? I'm not giving you the answer though. I'm not giving. Anyone? Yes. Oscar, the boy sitting towards my right, last bench. The elderly should be respected. But you have to keep this in mind. All imperative sentences do not have a subject. They cannot. So we will
Ma'am, please answer.
what do we want them to do? Answer it, bache. Yes, bolo, bache, bolo.
The question.
Why is it taking so long? Answer this simple sentence. The elderly should be respected. So it is respect the elderly. Respect the elderly. That's it. It's a command that respect the elderly. Okay. Next. The poor must be helped. Ab mujhe, I'm sure that you will understand how to do this. That's why it was purposely put. Intentionally, I have put this here. The poor must be helped. So what is a simple thing which you will do? Turn it around. How will you do this? Help the poor. Help the poor. The poor must be helped. So it is help the poor. The last one. How disgusting. How disgusting. Change into declarative. Change into declarative. Yes, Shaurya Chakra. Once again, the first boy who's raising his hand, come out. Middle row. Is okay. How disgusting. It is so it is disgusting or it is very disgusting. Both are right. Okay. You can write either write it is disgusting or you can write it is very disgusting. So there are few things which you have to keep in mind. Okay. When you are converting any like statement into exclamation, you will use what, how, as. Okay. You can use what, how, as will come in the middle. Rest will be what or how. You can start yourself. How beautiful. What a scene. Something like that. And so obviously when you are changing it into any other statement or in any other kind of sentence, then obviously this word has to go. First what has to go and then accordingly you will change it and then you will put the exclamation mark has to go. Okay. Everybody knows how to make a question. Okay, everybody knows you've been doing it for so long, right from a junior class. So I hope you all have, things have become much more clearer to all of you. Yes? How many of you got all correct here? All the sentences were correct. Very good. Padma Bhushan, I can see one or two children. How many of you got only one wrong? Only one wrong. Okay, very nice. And how many of you got more than two wrong? Okay, good. More practice is required. So keep trying, keep doing. Hope you had a good class. And I know it's time to go home. So, okay, have a good day, everyone. Have a good day.